Hello and salam, ladies. Welcome to NaushFit. My name is Naush. I'm a certified fitness trainer and a pregnancy and postpartum fitness specialist. And I am super excited to have you for my Fit Ramadan program. Today's session is a mobility session. Like I said, these are quick 15-minute exercises which you'll be doing every single month throughout the month of Ramadan. The intention is to get your body moving, feel energized, and stay active throughout Ramadan. Starting off with the mobility session, reason being, I thought I don't want to overwhelm you. Let's take it slow. Let's make an effort to stretch that body, loosen up that body, get that body prepped for the workouts that is to come. So, quickly starting off, for a mobility session, you do not need to wear your shoes. You can wear comfortable clothes. I also like to do it in my pajamas. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to start off by just simply sitting on the mat, relaxing down, folding your knees. 5 deep breaths in from your nose and out through your mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. I want 5 deep breaths. Last one. Beautiful. Moving on to neck rotations. We're going to simply rotate that head entirely, drawing big circles with your head, making sure you're very, very gentle because you're dealing with your neck here. Keep it nice, slow, and steady. Drawing big circles. You're going to feel the stretch in the side of your neck, the back of your neck, overall, right? So as you make 3 circles this way, you're going to switch sides and go the other way around, anti-clockwise, right? Counterclockwise, whatever you call it. Going the other way around here, 3 big circles. Relaxing those shoulders. Don't shrug, just drop those shoulders down. This feels so good. And back to the center. Now, moving on, we're going to do a side neck stretch. Simply drop your head like to the right side of your shoulders. I'm just going to simply drop my head to the right side, and I'm going to put a slight pressure with my right hand, and I'm going to feel a stretch in the side of my neck. Now, don't go all crazy here. You just need to put a slight pressure and feel a slight stretch here, and that's it. Breathing normally, relaxing here, and let go. Switching sides. Staying here and let go. Moving on, you're going to look towards your right shoulder. So you're going to just turn just like so. Hold it, look towards the right and towards your left. One more time, towards your right here and towards your left. Back to the center. We are done with our neck stretches. Moving on to the shoulders. We're going to start off with shoulder rotations, drawing small circles with your shoulder. First, we're going to start off counterclockwise and just simply rotating my shoulders round and round. I know it feels strange, but we are going to make this happen. Keep it nice and slow. You don't have to, stretching is something that you're supposed to do it really slow, right? You're not supposed to rush through your stretches. Counterclockwise, as you notice, I'm going the other way around here. Okay. And last one, and we are here. Moving on to a cat and a cow. This particular stretch is going to work your entire spine, your upper back, your lower back, and all the good stuff. My most favorite, something that I've done throughout my pregnancy as well. Okay, so you simply have to get on your fours. When I say get on your fours, which I'm going to say a lot in this program, is simply being like this, making sure your knees are right underneath those hips and your palms are right underneath those shoulders. Once you're in this position, you can point those toes out Okay, and then you're going to exhale, breathing out. As you take a big breath out, you're going to simply lift that spine up, up, up towards the ceiling, dropping that head entirely down. Look between your legs, scoop out, think as if you're a cat. Have you seen cats do this? You just have to do that, right? So, this is called a cat pose, a cat stretch. Hold it there and going into a cow. Simply the opposite way, stick your butt out, lift your head up, arching that spine. Wait for it, exhale into a cow. Breathe out. Feel that stretch in your upper back, your lower back. Working on that spine mobility here. And going the opposite way into a cow. Hold it, stay there, and back into a cat. Couple of stretches here. And a cow. One more. And when I say neutral, we just come back to neutral. So now we're simply going to drop those hips back, and I'm going to have my right hand over my head. At this point, I'm going to simply twist my body, looking up at the ceiling, elbow towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch in your chest, and coming back down, elbow to elbow. There's the elbow here, right? So you're going to go elbow to elbow. Exhale as you twist, open up that chest, and inhale as you come back down. This particular exercise is going to work on your thoracic rotation here. You're going to exhale, open up, inhale, come back down. One more. Exhale, open up. Make sure you're twisting that body, your upper body. Look up at the ceiling and come back down. Switching sides here. I'm going to have my left hand over my head. I'm simply going to twist. Look up towards that ceiling. Elbow towards the ceiling. Come back down. Exhaling as you open up. Inhale as you come back down. You are stretching your chest. You're basically expanding your chest here, opening up those chest muscles, and back down. Last one. And we are back down. Moving on to lower body stretches now. Simply, we're going to first start off with our quad stretch, which simply means stretching our thighs. I'm going to start off by lying down on the mat, just like so, on my tummy. Make sure you have your right hand under your forehead, just resting here. And while you're here, you're going to bend your left leg and you're going to hold it with your left hand. Press that heel towards the glutes. Basically, when I say glutes, I mean the butt, simply. So press that heel towards your butt, and you're going to feel a good stretch in your quads, your thighs. Hold it. It's a static stretch. Just breathe through the stretch. Always making sure you're having big deep breaths here. Okay. Switching sides, I have my left hand under my head. I'm going to bend my right leg and I'm going to hold it with my right hand, and I'm going to press that heel towards the glutes. I'm going to feel a good stretch in my right thigh. Holding it there. And dropping it. So now that we're done with our thighs, we are going to move on to our hamstrings, the back side of your body, or the back side of your thighs, going into a downward dog here. So for that, simply have to make sure that your palms are right underneath the shoulders, just like so, keeping the pressure of your body, like the weight of your body, in the fleshy part of your palms. Please do not use your fingers to put the entire weight of your body. You have this nice fleshy big chunk of flesh in your palms. You're going to put the weight of your body there. Once your palms are right underneath the shoulders, shoulder width apart. When I say shoulder width apart, I mean exactly right underneath the shoulder. I don't want them too wide. I don't want them too narrow. Once you're here, you're simply going to extend those feet out and get into a high plank. This is called a high plank, simply a straight line from head to toe. Once you're here, you're simply going to breathe out, lift your hips up, put that pressure on the mat, lift that hip up, 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 as far as you can, as far as you can. Just lift those hips up towards the ceiling and make sure you're not bending those knees. You drop those heels down slightly. Your head is entirely dropped down and it is comfortable between your two hands. Now, you're going to look at your feet. Stay there. Find your balance. Calm yourself. You will notice a good stretch in your hamstrings here. Stay there. Staying there. Hold it. And back to the center. Here, drop those knees gently down and you are done. Now we're going to move on to glute stretch, which is stretching our glute muscles. I want to lie down on the mat here. So we're going to simply lie down on the mat. So when you lie on the mat, make sure you don't have your rubber band or your pony just behind you. Just make sure that your head is also flat on the mat. I don't have it right now, which is cool, just for the video, but make sure you're removing that band from underneath the uh, head, and your head is also flat. Back flat, head flat. While you're here, you're simply gonna cross your right leg over the left. You're gonna push that right knee away from you. Relax your body, stay here. Always remembering to breathe. Now, at this point, I want you to lift yourself up, wrap your arms around the leg that's on the mat. This is, in my case, it's the left leg, right? So wrap your arms around your left leg nicely, lock it up. Once you've had a good grip, lie back down and try to pull it towards your chest. Now, this depends upon a lot of things. If you are flexible, you might be able to, pull it further. If you are not, you might just be able to hold it, which is cool. So what you are going to feel is a good stretch in your right glute, this portion. Feel that stretch, hold it, breathe through your stretch, ladies. Very important that you simply breathe through your stretches. With every breath, you will notice that you're getting a little more flexible, like you can stretch deeper. So always make sure you're breathing through your stretch. Even if it kind of feels uncomfortable, breathe and you will feel like you're opening up. Okay, switching sides. I have my right over the left. I'm going to push my right knee away from the body. I'm just going to simply hold it there. Make sure your back is flat on the mat. I don't want you to arch your back. Your back is resting well on the mat. Your head is resting on the mat. Your shoulders are relaxed. Don't be like this. Drop those shoulders back. Chill, relax. Okay. Wrapping your arms around the right leg here. Lie back down. Hold it. You're going to feel a good stretch in your left glute here, this part. That's where you're going to feel the stretch. Embrace that stretch. Relax. Drop it down and we are done. Moving on. I'm going to move to a butterfly stretch here. You're simply going to sit back up. You're going to have the soles of the feet facing each other. You're going to hold your feet. You're going to drop your knees down. Let the gravity do its work. Don't resist. Just let it go. Relax, release. Deep breaths here, sitting nice and tall. Hold it. Relaxing here. You can lean forward slightly if you feel like. You don't have to. Stay there. Moving on to a deep squat iso hold. Now, I want you to either, if you can do it on your own, you can simply just find your position, your stance, feet pointing outwards, make sure the feet is flat on the mat, knees pointing outwards, and simply rest. It's a static, deep static squat. Just hold it there. Don't resist, okay? Let the gravity pull you down. think as if you're opening up, releasing, letting go. Hold it there. If you feel you do not have that much of a mobility situation happening here and you're just like falling off, I would recommend you hold on to anything, your table, a table in front of you, or a bed frame, whatever you have. Suppose I have, this is my bed, okay? So you can hold on to that bed, and then you can, just hold it, and then you can have that stretch. Okay, so don't be shy to hold on to something and do that squat. Once that is done, we're going to move on to a frog stretch, again working on those hip flexors. Really, really good if you are someone who sits for long hours on your desk, or especially during Tarawih in Ramadan, just sitting on the mat, just sitting, having those legs close to each other and just sitting. You usually have tight hip flexors. So this one's going to really help you. It's a frog stretch. You're going to open up those knees, sit on your knees, open up your knees. I'm going to drop my forearms. When I say forearms, I mean this area. I'm just going to simply drop it on the mat in front of me. And I'm going to open up my legs from behind as well. Once that is there, I'm simply going to rock back and forth. So I'm going to exhale and inhale, breathing out, rocking back, leaning forward, breathe in, exhale, drop your hips back, inhale, forward. So you're going to go back to a point where you feel a good stretch and not to a point of pain. Always remember, you know your body, you know how far and how deep you can go. Hold it. Last one. Okay, we are done with our hip mobility here. We're going to finish it off with a child pose. The famous child pose that's going to simply calm you down and just wrap up the mobility session. I'm just simply going to lean forward, drop my nose and forehead on the mat, extend my arms away from the body, relaxing here, keeping those elbows straight out. 5 deep breaths while you're here. I like to practice gratitude at this point. I know it's just quick 5 seconds maybe, but just thinking about one thing I am thankful for today. Just small thing that I noticed. And if I can't think of anything, I'm just thanking Allah for just keeping me safe, keeping my family safe. That's it. 5 deep breaths here. Relax. And you're done. Thank you so much, ladies. We have completed day 1. Quickly, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That way you will be notified for all the workouts that are going to come for the next 30 days. You don't want to miss it. Secondly, make sure you are consistent. I know you have enrolled into this program, which is pretty cool, but what's going to be super amazing is you stick around till the very end. Okay, make sure you take out those 15 minutes to move your body, and that's not a lot of time, to be honest. And if you have kids, make sure you just involve them, have them do it with you. That way you are not waiting for the perfect time to make it happen. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me at NaushFit, and make sure you're tagging me. If you've done your workout, you want to make sure that I know that you've done your workout. Either comment on this video or tag me at NaushFit with the picture of a workout calendar which I've sent you, or a sweaty selfie if you're comfortable, or simply a picture of your feet or your shoe saying that you've done your workout. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening/day wherever you are. Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you tomorrow.